Hello, long time no see. This year I've been very bored and I want something to do with all this free time I have, and I thought, because the year's ending, a new year is beginning, let me make a bullet journal. I've been looking on Pinterest for ideas on how to do it, but I'm not artsy like the Pinterest girls. Everyone seems to think that I'm artsy. Not me. Couldn't be me. So this is just going to be really simple, basic, not really a tutorial. It's kind of just, here, watch me do it, and you can start your journal along with me. And if any of my friends got a journal out there, let me know. I would love to see it because it's probably better than mine. Probably's got more fun, cute things going on because some of my friends are artsy. Okay, let's go. Okay, so for supplies, I have this notebook, the name of which I cannot pronounce, and then Tombow art brush pens, and also my Pilot G2. Okay, so when you first open the book, the first page is an index where I'm going to fill in all the page numbers as I go along, and then on this first page, I'm going to start by writing my key. Here's me panicking on making the first stroke because I really do not want to mess this up. So basically for your key you can do whatever you want. I just have task completed, canceled, a note, and something good. The next page is going to be my future log, basically just an overview of the whole year. Here's me again panicking on how to start. I wrote the year at the top of the page, and then I'm going to fill in the rest of the page with all the months. Each month is going to be 7 spaces long with a 2-space gap in between. So there'll be 3 at the top and then 3 on the bottom per page. Then I just started filling in all of the days. And ladies and gentlemen, we have encountered our first mistake. I accidentally drew the February header line 8 spaces long, and so therefore I wrote an 8-day week and I had to bust out my whiteout, but it was a very easy fix and I knew it was inevitable. Then I just continued to fill in all of the days. I don't know if this is boring for you to watch, but I think it's really satisfying to watch all of the days slowly get filled in. It's great. That's right, you guessed it. Once I finished May through June up top, I skipped some space because I'm going to fill in some dates later, and then repeated the whole process again for July through December. By this point, my hand is really killing me, but we are finally done, and now I'm gonna go back in with my art pens and highlight some important dates. These are things like holidays, birthdays, any upcoming events, so I'm just using pink right now for the holidays and blue for birthdays. So now we are all done with our future log. I just found that it's a good way at a glance to just see what's happening in a month, you know? Now on the next page, I'm gonna do my 2020 reflections on one side and my 2021 goals on the other side. Basically, reflections are just anything I learned from last year, something to take away, and then 2021 goals, obviously, goals for the new year. So for these pages, I just wrote a big header up top and then underlined it, and on this line I'm gonna draw a little thing to make it more fun to look at. These 2 pages are going to be left blank to fill in later, and now on the next page we're going to start our January calendar. For January, I'm going to use blue as the main color. Doesn't January just scream blue month to you? I'm also just going to add some snowflakes for pizzazz, just spice it up a bit, you know. Thank God for Ono Nina on YouTube. She counted out already how many spaces each thing is going to be, so I didn't have to do any math and calculating to figure it out. The headers are going to be 6 by 1 and the boxes are 6 by 6. So because this is a 2-page calendar, on one page you're going to have a 4x5 grid, and on the other one it'll be a 3x5. I chose to not use a ruler because A, I'm lazy, and B, I kind of like the way all the slightly little crooked lines look. I don't know, I think it looks cuter, more hand-drawn, because it is. So now that that's done, I'm gonna start filling in the days. January starts on Friday, so I'm only using blue for the days in January, and any leftover days I'm gonna be filling those in with gray. Right here on the side, I'm just gonna leave a little space for any notes and random things. Okay, moving on to the next page. The left side is going to be reflections and the right side is going to be my mood tracker. Reflections page is just going to be a space to reflect on anything that happened in the month or anything I thought was fun, just wanted to write down a memory. And then the mood tracker, it was a thing I started doing last year, and I don't know, I think it looks fun to keep track of mood, like your good days and bad days, so this will also be like a graph that gets filled in later. The next page is just going to be a brain dump, where that is like a space to doodle, write down grocery lists, any random things. It's just like a blank space for freedom to do anything in. Okay, now getting into the weekly spreads. I am very lazy, and so I didn't want to find the middle of the page, so I just folded it, and then I made headers for each day of the week. So I'm gonna do like 4, so there'll be 8 squares, and then so Monday through Sunday, and then a box at the end for notes. To do the second row, I just eyeballed it. I started my week on Monday, and then now just gonna go from there, fill the rest in, fill the rest of the month in, you know how it goes. So I went back and I filled in the index page from the stuff I did, and then the key, future log with all the months, the reflections and the goals page, and then here's January, and then reflections, mood tracker, brain dump, which I also then turned in the other page to a favorite songs spot, and then here's the rest of the week. So that's how I set up my bullet journal. I hope it was fun for you to watch. I definitely had fun setting up, and I can't wait to continue filling it in throughout the year. But yeah, thank you for watching if you're still here, and subscribe.